Hi, welcome back. In this session we're going to talk about the standard orders. Now in the previous session for bulk orders we talked about the difference between bulk orders and standard orders, but we showed you the bulk order and how to invoice the bulk order, basically turning all or part of it into a standard order. In this session we're going to input a standard order from scratch. So say somebody walks up and they want to buy a case of beer. We go to sales and we go to orders. And we see that there's one in there. That's the one we just invoiced in the bulk order. So we're just going to press add. And that brings us up a blank form. Now just like the bulk order, I can change this to the alpha key or another thing called member number. So if you're dealing with a chain of stores, you can put in the store's number on each individual customer and look them up by that particular store number. But for right now, we're just going to look up alpha key. Now I'm not sure of the customer, so I'll double click and I'll get a list. And we're going to say that you go ahead and use Steve's pub again. We're going to pick him. Again, it puts it in here. And we're going to say that it's today, or actually it's tomorrow, and we can control this date. The order number will automatically self-populate. The purchase order number, this can be anything. I'll just put the name, I'll put my name in, because it happens to be Steve. And I'll say that Steve is the person placing the order. Or it could be a purchase order. And that's it. It automatically grabbed the run. So all that I do here is I click down into the line, and it saves the header, gives it an order number. It's order number 2, because the other one was order number 1. And here I'll put in that I'm going to order 3. And if I don't know my products, I can press F8 or double click and get a list, and I'm going to say that we're going to pull up an open a stat case. Which is interesting that I didn't spell it correctly. But we're going to do 3 of those at $50 each, so $150, and we're going to save and exit that. So now we've got an order in. Very simple, very straightforward, and set up to be delivered tomorrow. If it was set up to be today, I could do that. I've already saved the order, and say I input the wrong date, it needs to be today. I can't change it if I just come up to here. It'll give me an error. Can't change date. So I'll get out and I'll go back in. If I want to change the date, I can. I just use this button here to change date. And it asks me which date to change it to, and I'm going to say I made a mistake. It needs to be the 4th. I hit OK. It says, are you sure? I say yes. It says successful. So change the date of the order to today. Great. I can print this out to my screen and take a look at it. And this is a pretty generic invoice. There are about 130 different options, and we can create a custom one. So, but those are more advanced topics, and that's typically handled during implementation. To put it in order for a customer, that's basically it. It's done. So if there's any, we can talk further about these other kinds of things, like the GST and the freight and total net. These are aspects of the system that do and do not apply depending on where you are and what you're doing. So we'll talk more about those in coming videos. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.